Hey everybody, it's Scott for Wrestle Beat on the JohnG'sBeat.com YouTube channel, and I am here with the man behind Premier Pro Wrestling, Randy Ricci. How you doing, buddy?
Good, brother. Yourself?
Hey, real good. We just want to let fans know that we are here at Premier Pro Wrestling. We just finished up a great night of wrestling, and I want you to start out. I want you to tell the folks what got you into doing this.
Into this Premier Pro?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
You got 10 years? No. Long story short, I've done just about everything there is to do in the wrestling industry. Worked for everybody. I was even around for World Class and wrestled in the Sportatorium before all that went south. Promoted for a number of years, and then decided to go to Puerto Rico to try to help save IWA Puerto Rico upon Victor Quinones' death. And things didn't pan out there. Got hammered with a divorce and a horrible custody battle, and I was done with wrestling. Done with wrestling.
And what ignited your love for it again?
A few non-wrestling friends said, geez, we run into this one and that one, and they all say all this and that and the other thing about you, man. Tell me more about your experience there. I don't want to talk about it. The hell with wrestling, blah, blah, blah. But then all of a sudden, he kept at me, and I kept running into people. And next thing I know, I made a connection with somebody who wanted to invest in a pro wrestling company. So I said, I'm too old to hear the pipe dreams. I've had so many ideas stolen. Half of the ideas that I've had stolen, I forgot about. You know what I mean? And I watch other companies make money with my stories. You know what I mean? Or my ideas. And I go, oh, not another one. I didn't want to chase a dog fart. So what ends up happening is this guy was legitimate. He was a legitimate businessman who sees the fact that TNA is really nothing. ROH is just a shell of what it once was, and it's angered more fans than it's drawing right now. And WWE is an entertainment company. This is the best time to hit them where they ain't. So I'm lucky enough to find somebody that wants to invest in a wrestling company, and that's what I know best. So
you're going back to the basics, get in-ring wrestling back on the map. Now, Premier Pro Wrestling is in its second card right now, and the date, as we speak, is October the 27th. I'm sorry,
13th.
No, I'm saying September 27th we're here. I got the date right?
29th.
Oh, whatever. It doesn't.
Yeah.
But October 13th is the next show, and we will be promoting that on Wrestle Beat.
Awesome.
But basically, we're on our second show. You're building up towards your new World Championship, a triple threat championship, which is something I don't think anybody's done yet.
I don't think so either, but I'm almost afraid sometimes to say exclusively because some smartass on the internet will call me out and find something. Right. But I think so.
Now, here's what I'm going to, obviously, now you've been in the business for how many, blah, blah, X amount of years. How many?
25 plus,
okay.
I think.
25 years. You've been all over the country. You've been to Puerto Rico. You've seen every style.
Mexico.
You've seen every wrestler.
Yeah.
What is it about wrestling that draws people in?
What about wrestling isn't drawing people in today? You know what I mean? I think what used to draw it in is this, the fact that even though it's predetermined, I think that, and you can feel it in the crowd, I'm sure you felt it how many times tonight watching these guys wrestle. There's a split second there where people want to still believe.
Absolutely.
They don't want to be entertained by a damn movie company and a bunch of baby dinosaurs and Ken dolls. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
But in the same token, it's 2012, so, you can't go out there with pure wrestling. You know what I mean?
Right, what are your plans moving forward with PPW?
Tonight, in all honesty, you tell me, what did you think of this talent roster compared to the other?
There's a lot of...
And you don't have to mention other companies. I'm not trying to bury nobody, but I'm just trying to...
You've got a lot of the great guys working out of the Midwest right now, indie guys, especially top of the card guys like Paulie Tomaselli, like Rough Crossing, and guys like that. You've got the standard for ring announcers,
the hair extraordinaire,
Riccolo, and
he brings so much to the image. The term premier.
And he's one of the greater promoting materials you're going to have.
And he understands it as only somebody who grew up loving it.
Now, what we want to do is we want to encourage fans to go to the website. We want to go
Sure.
to PremierProWrestling.com.
Yep.
We want you to be able to follow us on Wrestle Beat, where we will be putting up all the cards
Which is
that we got
awesome.
coming up
Thank
as you guys march towards crowning your very first world champion,
Yeah.
triple threat champion. And I assume a tag team's down the line?
The first leg of the tag team tournament is starting on the 13th.
October 13th, so you're going to want to check that out. Meantime, we've plugged the website, PremierProWrestling.com. Now, if people want to follow along, do you take friend requests over at Facebook from the wrestling fans?
Of course.
Tell them where to find you, Randy.
We've got Premier Pro Wrestling Facebook page, and I'm Randy Ricci, Ricci on Facebook.
All right, we want to encourage you guys to come on out, and we will be revisiting with Randy next month and bringing you lots more action here on Wrestle Beat. Thanks a lot, Randy.
Let me just say this last thing. I think another reason why a lot of independent companies are struggling is because the owners of the companies are trying to make themselves the top talent or the top storyline or within the top storylines when clearly a lot of times their best years have passed. And even if they haven't, the bottom line is the only one that could do that and have it mean anything, and he still gets heat over it, is Dusty Rhodes. You know, that was a long time ago. You know what I mean? So the point I'm trying to make is that I don't have any ego involved here. I do what I do well, but the biggest thing I do is connect with these freaking guys and the talent. The talent roster should be really freaking proud of themselves, and I put these guys up against ROH, TNA, and minus the growth hormone, WWE.
All right, Randy Ricci, Premier Pro Wrestling, thank you so much, and definitely check back on Wrestle Beat. We're following this company right to the top.
Thanks, bud.